Green flag flies coming off turn number 4. James Laywa leads the way into turn number 1. The 91 car, Jason Rio's outside of the front row. It's going to be Laywa in front in the 91 machine, with Renault slotting into second. Jim Levers in the 50 in third, and the 31 Brandon Dane in his outside. So out in front, the number 91, James Laywa showing the way. He's running out straight on his 3 wide, with Dane backing up at the last second. His Levers getting the inside of Renault as they come off the so Laywa leading the way with Levers in second. Levers from the track down. Is Dane and Renault going out for the third position. Off at turn number 4 this time. The white flag is in the air. Drop down the number 91 machine. Turn number 2 down back straight. For the final time. Plenty to breathe away for Laywa as he leads the way off of turn number 4 for the final time. The checker flag is in the air. James Laywa. So James Laywa, your got a Peyton Francis, the 55 is a green 25. Second, Peyton Francis making some moves on the high side as they come off of turn number 4. For lap number 1, into turn number 1, trying to make a move out. Peyton Francis for seconds, 22 ways, sideways in front of the field and goes around everybody. Back up and running and up front. One of the B Hornets trying to get heat race one of the A Hornets, and it's only got 3. So Brandon Dane trying to get around the 55 again to 40 out for the halfway point this time. 31, off turn number 4, Francis goes. Jason sits in closest battle on these sides. The race lead with 3 laps left to run. Brandon Dane as he comes off turn number 4, so he leaders off the pace in 0-5. Hit that car to the back straight. Back up and it's left to run this time. Alerted advantage is now back straight they go. Start with Francis is on turn 4. Coming up on continuing to extend his lead off of turn number 4 for the final time. Checker flags in the air. Brandon Dane gets a new race win. Peyton Francis for 55 in second. Jason Rio's in third. 0-5. We'll round out your race finishing order as we get set qualifier tonight, the 98 of Nigel Newfell's Newfell wins. Forever Young with the charge in turn number 1. Race leader, here comes Nigel. Nigel Newfell from the back, trying to challenge for the lead off of turn number 4. He's got the spot. Georgia in the 39, rounding up 6 cars in his race. Georgia makes a move to the outside of inside of the 17 of Morrison. He's going to get a spot as they come off the turn number 4, so it's clear. Finishing order for the seconds. Jim Weaver's in the 50 in the inside of row number 2. Brandon Davis, the green flags out. James Laidlaw inside of Bordeaux, and Nigel Newfell already working his way up through the pack to the inside of Brandon Davis. Turn number set the win on season tonight. Winner in the Hornet division in the 98. So Nigel Neufeld, the main event winner, James Laidlaw back in second, Georgie Georgiev going to round out your top three. Well, he's got the helmet off already and climbing out of your main event winning car down here in Victory Lane. Nigel Neufeld gets the job done tonight for the season opener. Well, Nigel managing to lap the field in this one. I know a few more cars than last year coming out, and a few guys with bugs to sort out here, so getting the season started off like it finished off last year has to feel pretty good regardless.
Yeah, no, the car's feeling fantastic and the track's feeling great. It's awesome to see the field growing. The A class, it's been struggling a little bit the last few years, and it's a class that matters a lot to me, so I'm glad to see it growing again. And it's just awesome to see these people out here. And thank you all for coming out and watching. It's awesome to see the crowds or the stands this full.
Yeah, I was going to say I pulled the microphone away too quickly before you gave the shout out, but before you give the shout out to the sponsors, I know you moved up as well into the Island Dwarf cars, got a new car for next weekend. What's it like going into next weekend with a new ride and trying to get a completely different division from this figured out?
Yeah, I started in the Island Dwarf Car Club last year with an older car, and this year I've moved up to a new chassis, and I've been out for practice a couple nights and I'm just loving it. I can tell that I still got a long ways to go. I'm far from the ceiling of that car, but it's going to be fantastic. That's next weekend, so if you want to see some amazing racing, be sure to come out then. It's going to be good.
And finally, the sponsors that help you get out here in the 98.
Yeah, I want to give a big shout out to Fast Time Amusements. They're new this year. It's a go-kart track out in Parksville. I'm a bit more of an oval guy, but their course is pretty awesome. It's a really great facility. They've got an online leaderboard too, so it's pretty fun being out there. And then I also want to give a big shout out to the UPS store on Campbell River, Sealand Aviation. They did the paint job on my dwarf car, so be sure to come out next week and see it. It looks fantastic. Speedy Glass, Campbell River, OK Tire, Campbell River, and Burco.
Nigel Neufeld, your main event winner tonight, the A Hornets. Nicely done, Nigel. Walk back to James Laidlaw, finishing second. James dusting this thing off and talking trophy dash after a year layoff. Has to feel pretty good to wind up at the front straight at the end of the night.
Feels pretty good. I was very discouraged coming out. Car's not really handling the greatest, but I just took her one corner at a time and figured, well, I got to do what I got to do. I couldn't keep Nigel back because I'm not really quite set up yet, but once I get set up, hopefully next race we'll be back duking for that first place again.
And again, one more time, who you got helping out with the 91?
We got A&B Supply, we got Smithers Road Automotive, we got Umbrella Realtor, and we have Pickles Timberland Frames as well.
James Laidlaw getting all the mentions in the second place run tonight. Nicely done, James. We'll do a fist bump and a fist bump with the second family member, the Laidlaw family member down here in the Victory Lane down here in the front straight. Georgie Georgiev back in action. A new car after you had an unfortunate incident down there in, I believe it was turn 1 last year. Still a solid way to start things out as you're getting this new ride figured out.
Yes, good to be back.
Who do you got that helped you get this car back together, new car for this year together and back out here for 2025?
Thanks very much to Josh Fisher.
Georgie Georgiev, third place run tonight in the 39. Nicely done, Georgie.